I'm now going to rewind it, let that ball fly back up in the air, come back, come back, come back, come back. It's on the tee, and then I rewind my swing to the start. I am sure you have heard the term of visualizing your shots, how important it is to picture the shot before you play it. And maybe you're one of those people who's tried it and go, I just cannot do it. I can't picture those shots. It's just not something that comes natural to me. And that is true for many people I've worked with. However, there is also a lot of evidence to say if you can train yourself to do it, then actually there could be a huge advantage. Some of the best players in the world have talked about how strongly they visualize shots, and of course they tend to pull them off more than everybody else. So I wouldn't give up on the idea. I'm going to show you a way of doing it today, which takes a little bit of practice, but I truly believe will help you develop that visual skill. The truth is we all have it. We all have this ability to visualize, but just a lot of the time we haven't practiced it. It's not something we tap into. Is it essential to be able to play good golf? No, it's not essential. Could it be useful? It absolutely could be useful. And therefore, I think it's worth the time for me to go through this with you here. It's worth the time for you to explore it, to practice it, and see what effect it has on you. But as always, put it into practice first before you try it out on the golf course for real. Try and find some holes on your own, that type of thing. So let me go through how I'm going to break something down for you to help you develop a mental picture in your mind of that ball trajectory, that fly. Let's get to that point first of all. What does it mean to visualize the shot? Well, simply if I showed you a video of somebody actually playing a shot, you watch it on TV, you see the shot tracker, the ball going through the air, often in that red color, landing next to the hole. It's that mental picture that we're looking for while you are actually swinging the golf club. Now, there's a really important thing. While you're actually swinging the golf club, your mind is just playing a simple movie, if you like, of that ball flying and going to the hole. Or sometimes just the flag itself. Sometimes just your ball next to the flag is the mental picture we want. But that's what visualizing means. In other words, you're not thinking about what to do with the club, your arms, your body, your legs, any of that stuff. You're not thinking about any of that. You've trained all of that, and now you're focused on just that visualization of the shot, whether it be the trajectory, just the flag, your ball next flag. One or many of those components is what visualizing is all about. So the way I'm going to go through it with you here is you will actually learn to do that and take what part works for you. Okay, so let's go into it. So I'm working on the basis that you're struggling to visualize. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to set up here. I'm on a par 3 hole. I'm going to set up to the golf ball. All right, now I'm going to need to do this facing the hole, but you should hear me okay. I'm going to set up to that flag there. Now what I'm going to do then is put the club on the other side of the ball and go to my finish position and hold my finish position. In this finish position, I'm now visualizing the ball already on the green. It's finished. It's next to the flag on the green. Now what I'm going to do is I'm effectively going to rewind the movie. All I've seen is the end at the moment. That's all I've seen is the end. The ball is on the green. I'm now going to imagine that ball leaving the green, flying up through the air, coming back, coming back, coming back. It's now on the tee. I've rewound my swing all the way back to the start. Now I've played that movie in rewind. Now I'm going to play it forward in my head. I can now see the ball flying to the hole and going and landing next to the hole with me at the finish. Okay, now I'm going to go through that again. I'm going to go through how it works again. In fact, let me do it from here for you first of all. I'm going to go to the end of the swing here. I'm now imagining looking at a ball on the green next to the flag. That's the end. That's all I've seen. I'm now going to rewind it, let that ball fly back up in the air, come back, come back, come back, come back. It's on the tee, and then I rewind my swing to the start. Now, because I've played that move in rewind, I can now play it in forward and let my body respond and go through that. So that's what I'm going to put into practice here. So I'll go through it one more time, and then I'm actually going to let the shot come off as well. Okay, so we're going to set up here, okay? So from there, I'm now going to go through to the end of my swing. I'm now visualizing the ball next to the hole. I've got that mental picture. I'm now letting the ball come up through the air, come up through the air. It's now on my tee. I've rewound my swing to the start. Now I just simply play that movie in forward and see if I can replay the exact shot. I didn't quite, it just went slightly to the right, but I had a good mental image in my head. Therefore, I had no swing thoughts. I was just observing in my mind the trajectory of the ball landing next to the hole. That's a very nice free way to play. Now, if you build that up, if you practice that, eventually, like anything else you train yourself to do, your mind will get sharper and clearer about being able to visualize that trajectory. You may visualize that in a particular color, like you see on TV sometimes. You may, as I said, just simply visualize the ball being next to the flag. You may just visualize the flag. All of the above work. A combination of them or just one of them will work. That will help you visualize your shots much clearer. So wherever you're at with visualization, I encourage you to give it a go. Practice it, because you might be surprised how well you can build up this practice and eventually let go of unnecessary swing thoughts that can sometimes get you in your own way, and turn this game into one where you're playing to a target and letting your natural responses take over a bit more. So let me know what you think of that. Give us your observations. If you try it, please share with how you get on with it. It'd be great to know. I'd love to be able to coach you through that by giving further and further advice on it. So any comments, questions, put them down in the chat. Give us the thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And of course, as always, we want other people in the community, so please share it.